Welcome to Soulful Selfcare, the podcast where we explore the tools and techniques to help you live your best life, mind, body, and spirit. I'm Beverly J. Miller, and today we're diving into a topic that can transform how we show up in the world: self-worth and confidence. Have you ever felt like you weren't good enough or questioned your abilities despite all your achievements? Well, you're not alone. In today's episode, we'll unravel the confidence code, as I call it, and discuss practical ways to build unshakable self-worth in both your personal and professional life. Whether you're battling imposter syndrome, perfectionism, or self-doubt, this episode is for you. Let's start by understanding what self-worth and confidence truly are. Self-worth is the belief that you are inherently valuable, regardless of your accomplishments, mistakes, or how others perceive you. Confidence, on the other hand, is the trust you have in your own abilities. They're like two sides of the same coin. When we lack self-worth, it becomes incredibly difficult to feel confident even when we're fully capable. Now, here's the thing. Many women struggle with these concepts because we've been conditioned to tie our self-worth to external factors. Our jobs, relationships, appearances, and achievements are often used as metrics for self-worth. But here's the truth. You are enough as you are. Let's talk about some of the common barriers to confidence. I've been in the presence of countless women who face challenges like imposter syndrome and perfectionism. And trust me, these issues are more common than we realize. So let's define some of these barriers and look at what's imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is that sneaky feeling that you don't really deserve your success or that you're about to be found out as a fraud. Even though you've worked hard and earned your place, the doubt creeps in. Does this sound familiar? Another common barrier is perfectionism. That's striving for perfection, which often leads to procrastination and burnout. We set impossible high standards for ourselves and feel defeated when we don't meet them. The pursuit of perfection erodes our confidence because it creates a cycle where nothing is ever good enough. And another barrier is the comparison culture. Social media constantly showcases people's highlight reels. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. The problem with this is that it reinforces feelings of inadequacy, feeding a sense of I'll never measure up. All these barriers can eventually sap our own self-esteem. But the good news is that we can overcome them. Now let's get into the how. How can we start building unshakable self-worth and confidence? You can start by reframing your inner dialogue. The stories we tell ourselves matter. Start catching those moments when your inner critic speaks up. Instead of saying, I am not good enough, reframe it to, I am doing my best, and that's enough. Positive self-talk isn't just fluff. It rewrites your brain over time. Then you can celebrate those small wins. Every achievement counts, no matter how small. Get into the habit of acknowledging your daily successes, even if they seem insignificant. Did you finish that report? Did you have a meaningful conversation with a loved one? Then celebrate it. Set boundaries. This is a game changer. When we say yes to everything and everyone, we can start to feel like we're losing control. So learn to say no when something doesn't serve you and understand that your time and energy are valuable. Embrace imperfection. Recognize that being imperfect is part of being human. Perfection isn't attainable, nor is it necessary for success. In fact, embracing your imperfections can make you more relatable, authentic, and ultimately more confident. Also, invest in yourself, whether it's through learning new skills, practicing mindfulness, or seeking therapy. Make the decision to invest in your growth. Personal development boosts confidence because it reminds you that you are capable of evolution and improvement. And finally, surround yourself with support. Confidence can be contagious. Spend time with people who lift you up, believe in you, and encourage you to pursue your dreams. I'll take it a little bit further to say, surround yourself with people who celebrate you and not those who just tolerate you. My beautiful soul, let go of toxic relationships that chip away at your self worth. Now be mindful of this. Confidence isn't something you achieve and keep forever. It's something you work on, especially when life throws curveballs. Here's how to maintain that unshakable self-worth even when faced with setbacks. And the first thing is to embrace failure as a teacher. You see, every failure holds a lesson. Instead of letting it chip away at your confidence, use it to become stronger. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this? And how can I grow from it? Second, stay in your lane. Remember, your journey is unique. Don't get distracted by what others are doing. Focus on your goals and what makes you happy. Your worth isn't determined by how you compare to others. Thirdly, remember self-care rituals. Confidence is tied to how we feel about ourselves, and self-care plays a huge role in this. Remember, when we neglect our physical, mental, or emotional needs, our self-worth can plummet. So make time for the things that nourish your soul, whether it's through exercise, meditation, journaling, or simply resting. Fourthly, remember affirmations, because affirmations are powerful tools for rewiring your thought patterns. So start your day with affirmations. You can say something like, I am capable, I am worthy, or I trust myself. Say them with conviction, even when you don't fully believe them, because eventually your brain will catch up. So as we wrap up today's episode, remember that building confidence and self-worth isn't about perfection or external validation. It's about embracing who you are, celebrating your strengths, and understanding that your value isn't tied to your achievements or what others think of you. If this episode resonated with you, take one of these tips and put it into practice today. And as always, thank you for joining me on Soulful Selfcare. You are more than enough, and you're worthy of living a confident, fulfilled life. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep nurturing that beautiful soul of yours.